What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and today we're going to be channeling our inner ape in order to break the stonk market here with insider trading, a roguelike stock trading game, and they'll just make anything to a roguelike these days, won't they? And the first thing that jumps out to me is how incredibly similar the music sounds to Kaizen, a Factory Story, that Zachtronics puzzle game we played not too long ago. Let me put myself in the corner here, and we're going to hop into a new game. Slot 1. Insider, I don't think there's anything I can actually do here, so let's go ahead and start. Supervisor. Hello, intern, and welcome to the team. I'm your supervisor, and I'll guide you through your job. Your goal is to make money off of the market by trading stocks. At the end of every Friday, we'll check if your balance at least meets the target amount. Oh, we're getting a quota. One of these games, huh? If you fail to reach the target, you'll be fired immediately. As an intern, you must survive 6 weeks or 30 days to win your promotion. Oh yeah, getting funky. Enough said, let's get into work. Click start to begin your day. I thought the market was moving in real time. At the start of each day, 10 cards will be drawn from your deck. We control the daily stock prices through these cards. You control stock prices? It's them, the market makers. Hover over them to see each of their effects. Alright, we have Bull 1, Bull 2, which each cause a 2% price increase, I assume. We have Bear 1, Bear 2. Bull 3, Bull 1, these are all just variations on the same... There's bear and bull market cycles. So a bull market cycle, for those who are not familiar with stocks, is when stock prices are going up. A bear market is when stock prices are going down. Cards will trigger from left to right once the market opens. Generally, you'd want to trade when the price is expected to rise, and skip if not. Well, it depends, are we going long or short? As we are seeing a lot of bulls today, let's give trade a try. Oh, and we have tokens, I guess. It costs us money to not buy stocks. What? Now, watch how these numbers move as you make your purchase. But what determines how much I'm purchasing, though? Like, why did I specifically buy $1,000 worth of stock? That is it just, when I trade, is just use all of my available balance? No, if I had read the tutorial, it would explain that. Clicking trade will buy as many shares as you can afford with your balance. Well, that doesn't seem like a very good market strategy. You can do nothing, or you can YOLO all of your money. Afterwards, your cards will trigger one by one, affecting the price. Let's see them go. I like how they trigger to the music. Once the cards finish triggering, all your shares will be sold at a new price. Look! This is such an odd approach to playing the stock market. Splendid! Honest pay for honest work. You made $60, just like that. Okay, now let's head over to the aftermarket. Oh, we have after-hours trading. We must be part of a big firm. Or on Robinhood. Alright, let's see. Day 1 complete, +1 interest per 5 tokens, max 5. Okay. They've not explained tokens yet, but we earn interest on them, I guess is a thing to know. We have 1 perk to start with. Every time a combo is triggered, +3 tokens. Okay, that's how we earn tokens. And so I guess we're building a deck of cards. This is a deck building stock buying game. When each day is over, you'll get to choose 2 new cards to add to your deck. Select 1 red card and 1 green card, then press confirm to continue. We can do a cub market. Effect modified by -1% for each bear card queued. Okay. So, in what case would we want to amplify our ability to crash our stock price? Because I don't see a way to go short on a stock or buy like put options. So it seems like with my current limited knowledge of how the game works that this would be a bad thing to do. The controller, modify price by -$1. This card cannot set price under $10. Or bear 3, -3%. And our bull options are bull trap. If adjacent to bull cards, delete them and delete this card as well. Oh. Again, this is a net negative card. A bull trap is when a stock price seems to be going up and then makes an immediate reversal and drops again to trick bulls into buying and losing money. The opportunist. If price is under $100, plus 10% for price, otherwise does nothing. Okay, that seems good. Or the greedy, plus 5% price. Yeah. That seems really good. So we'll take the greedy investor and we'll take Cub? Perhaps? Unless we get, at some point, some kind of green card that does a flip based on how low the stock price is, so that the lower the stock is, the greater the magnitude of the effect of the green card, right? So if the price is like under 10%, then the green card boosts it by like 100% or something like that. All right, next we have the shop. Oh god, we're buying Quaaludes. This really is the stock market experience, the early 90s stock market experience. Here you can buy upgrades using tokens. Pills over here are single use. And perks here last forever. I'll give you a few tokens so you can get a feel for things. When you're ready, head on over to the next day. We have 15 tokens. We can buy antidepressants. Doubles tokens. Whoa. Well, that seems really good. So we can go from 15 to 12 to 24. Or sleeping pill. If used when market is open, price -10%. Again, it seems like there's going to be a strategy to lowering the price, but I don't see it yet. So maybe we buy antidepressants. Can we immediately use it and double our tokens? Yes, we can. And our park options are rapid fire. First card in queue gets +2 triggers. Gain +1 max pill slot. Runner up. +1 token every time the second card in the queue triggers. Huh. This seems powerful unless you get a bad card in your first slot and then it's like devastating. Runner-up seems like it'll be universally good. Because every day we just get +1 token every time we run, right? How many? Oh, I see. If we take this, we'll drop to 9 tokens. Okay. I think we're ready to start the next day. Welcome to yet another wonderful day. Something seems a bit different today, doesn't it? Those cards are shiny. Is there a reason you're yelling at me in all caps? When 5 or more cards with the same types connect, they form a combo. Careful, I'm not talking about colors. I'm talking about types, as in bulls, bears, or investors. All cards in a combo will trigger twice and give you +2 tokens as a bonus. Use these combos to your advantage. A market is all about riding that momentum. Now, before you click that trade button, I'd advise you to push this combo even further. You can move or discard cards in your hand by using tokens. First action each day is free. Move the highlighted cards to extend the combo. We click and drag, or we grab and then click again. Oh, move. We want to move this card and this card. Or do we want to move this card and this card? This card being part of the combo seems really good. I wanna put this card in. I guess we're not allowed. Wonderful! Now click trade when you are ready and go through the rest of the day alone. I'll come see you tomorrow. This wouldn't count because it's not a bull card. These are all bull cards. This is actually an investor card. Okay. So the color is not necessarily indicative, although you did say color is one of the combo options, right? Well, it only costs us 1 token to try it, right? So if we move this and this, does it become part of the combo? No, it does not. Okay. No big deal. Let's go ahead and start the day. Okay, we got our token back. The combo's gonna trigger twice. Then plus 5% on top of that. Oh, yes. All right. Plus 5 tokens, plus 2 extra tokens. We're up $268 today, so we've almost hit our $1,400 target for the week. And it's only Wednesday. All right, 1 negative card. Bottom Fisher, uncommon, minus 6% price. If price is under $100 after triggering, permanently modify this card's effect by 2%. Oh god, why though? Minus 5%, minus 1%. Ooh. And I'm really waiting for the explanation on why bear market is a good option to pursue. Surfer. Whoa. Plus 10% price. If price is over $100 after triggering, permanently modify this card's effect by minus 2. What? Hang on. Oh, this is plus 2. Okay, so this is the opposite version of this. So both of these, if it's under 100 or over 100, will permanently make these cards less powerful. The Police. Delete adjacent investors. If there are no adjacent investors, this card is deleted instead. Oh. Let's go ahead and take a bull 3. All right, we have Stimulant. If used while market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first card in the queue. Digestive. If used when market is open, discard and redraw all cards in the queue. Ooh, a redo seems like... I wish I had one of these in real life. And then 15 tokens for a permanent perk. Let's take a look. Consistent. Every time a combo is triggered, +3 tokens. That seems really powerful. Efficient. Required card count to trigger combos -1 to a minimum of 2. That also seems really good. VIP. Perk price -3 tokens. Cannot go below 0. So we make combos easier to trigger, or we make combos more powerful when they do trigger? Let's do consistent. And then we still have enough left over to buy a reset. Okay. Let's go. You seem to be doing well so far. But wait, your cards seem to be on the bearish side today. I noticed. Well, that's nothing to worry about. We still have a few more days to go this week, and the target seems within reach. This is the perfect opportunity to lay back and skip trading. Or I could just re-roll the whole day. Your balance resets to $1,000 at the end of every week, meaning you don't need to trade every day. What? I just get free money at the end of the week? What kind of stock market is this? My advice is to skip whenever you can. Doing so will even give you 10 extra tokens. Oh, interesting. But what do we get for meeting quota? I guess we just get to keep playing the game, right? As a tip, it's better to lower the price when you're skipping. Oh, okay, now we see the value of the bear market. We want the stocks to go down when we're not trading that day, so that we have a lower entry price on the days when we are trading. There once was an intern that went nuts and made the stock more expensive than they could afford. You don't want to be in that position, do you? I mean, as long as the price keeps going up, entry price is relevant. Remember, your balance resets every week, but the price doesn't. Haha. Don't worry if this sounds confusing at the moment. All will make sense in time. Nope, I actually understand it perfectly well. Well then, that's all I had to say for now. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out on your own. Please try not to get fired. I wish you the best of luck. Brave New World, complete the tutorial. All right. So we actually want to continue adding on to this bear market. So we can spend no tokens to move bear 2 over here next to bull 2. And we want this to go down, combo down as much as possible because we're going to be skipping the day, right? So now we're comboing with literally all of our bearish cards for the day. So let's go ahead and skip the day. Watch the market crash below even our original entry price. Good lord. Minus 33% day. Casual 2022 crash. All right, so we got 5 tokens, 4 tokens, and then 10 tokens. So pretty good haul on tokens for the day. What's interesting is that this implies that we're day trading. I guess it is called insider trading. We're not taking long positions or holding overnight. Choose new cards. The Rebel, minus 5% price. Is prices over $100 after triggering, re-trigger up to 5 times per day. Oh. Well, it's not gonna help us right now because we're at like 88, right? But still, minus 5% is a nice value for a bear card, unless it comes up on a day we want it to be green. It's the thing we gotta keep in mind with taking these really big swing cards, is that they can pop up when you want the momentum to go in the opposite direction and really mess up your day. Minus 5% price. Or minus 5%. Yeah, these are all invest. Well, this one's a bear card. Re-trigger up to 5 times. So I guess when it gets to this in the queue, it just keeps checking, is the price under $100 yet? And if not, it just keeps hitting again and again and again and again. Ouch! That seems really powerful, but that's also a card that, like, if it pops up on a green day, you're gonna want to re-roll. Or put at, like, the very beginning of the day, and then have to build back up from that. Ooh. I think I'll just take the Fearful or Bear 3, maybe? Because Bear 3 will go into our combo. We don't really have enough red investor cards to combo at the moment. But I guess we won't ever get them if we don't take them, right? Fine, the Fearful. And we can offset it with the Greedy. The Opportunist. It prices under $100 plus 10% price, otherwise does nothing. And I like. Calf. Plus 1% price, increases by 1% for each bull card queued. That could be a good one to put at the end of a bull sequence. Because then you get, like, this could be a plus 5 or plus 6 card. I'm starting to see how you can build different decks, because investor cards seem like they're all more mechanical based. Whereas, like, bull or bear cards are just pure price up, price down. Investor cards always seem to have some kind of twist or condition. So you can do potentially really powerful, wacky things with investor cards, but it seems like they're also really easy to throw a wrench into the machine if they appear at an inopportune moment. Let's do the Opportunist. Let's get some investor cards in here. Pill choices today. Painkillers. If used during weekly event selection, re-roll event. Well, I guess we've not seen that yet, so spoiler alert. Vitamins. All cards' price modifying effects are permanently buffed by 0.01%. Wowee. It seems like you'd need, like, a significant number of these for that to matter at all. But let's take a look at our perk options first. Perk price -3. Plus 1 token every time the second card is queued, or immediately gain plus 5 tokens. Huh. Wait, so we would spend 15 tokens to gain 5 tokens? But we also gain plus 2 max interest. I think we'll take perk price -3, although we do have maybe a limited number of perks. Alright. Okay. So that does, they don't take up another slot if you take the same perk twice. It just levels up that perk. Good to know. I guess we'll take, well, we gotta keep in mind we only have 2 pill slots. So we'll take no pill today. Okay, I guess we're on our own now, so let's see. How do we oh, here we go, minus 5% price. So we have minus 5, minus 3, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus a total of a minus 11 price at the end of the day. So we need to make our bull sequence add up to over 11. Otherwise, we're just gonna skip the day, right? So we have 3. Oh, okay, that icon on the bottom is showing that this will trigger our perk. Good to know. So 3, 6. If this triggers under 100, so we may want to put this first. And then, so 6. That'll actually be 10, 16, 21, 23, 24%. And then all the bulls are at the end of the day. So realistically, if we had unlimited moves, it'd probably be best to put all the bull cards first. And then go up from there, because these, when you're talking percentages, taking 5% off of a larger number is a more of an effect than adding 5% of a smaller number. But I think we're gonna move... Interestingly, we don't have any combos. We have 2 investor cards here. So I'd need to get, say, this card and this card swapped. And then this card and this card swapped. We still don't have a combo. I guess a combo is 5 cards, so that was kind of useless, but it's okay. It was a mere 1 token. Let's go ahead and run this. You know, we're gonna be making some money. There we go. We started at like 88, 89, and ended at 99. So we made some money, and we've hit our quota for the week. Choose new cards. The Controller. Modify price by minus $1. This card cannot set price under $10. Okay, so this is not a percentage card. This is just a raw $1. Bear minus 3. If adjacent bear cards, and then a bear trap card, which is the opposite of the bull trap. So if adjacent to bear cards, delete them and delete this card as well. So we could use this to defuse a really nasty bear card that shows up on a day that we want to be bullish. So let's grab that. The Whale, a rare card, plus 4% price. Delete all investors in queue and temporarily double this card's effect for each card deleted this way. Now, when they say deleted, does that just mean removing it for that day, or do they actually get removed from your deck permanently? If this had shown up on our last day, we had 2 investor cards, so this would have been 4 to 8%, and then 8 to 6. This would have been a plus 16% card. That seems really powerful. Sleeping Pill, price minus 10. Relaxant. Reset cost for moving and discarding cards. Ooh, that I like. Let's grab one of those. Add a reset card to the deck. The reset card will set the price to $100 upon triggering, then delete itself. What the heck? What would that even look like in the market? That'd be like, I mean, it wouldn't even really be a split. Because a split still retains the original market cap. It just modifies the stock price by halving or doubling the number of shares in issuance. So this is just like, just deciding that your stock is now worth a certain amount of money. Strategist. Every time you move or discard a card each day, all cards temporarily gain a 0.02x buff to their price modifying effects. It's a very small effect, but I guess if you get this perk over and over again, it adds up, right? The Long. First green positive card in queue gets plus 1 trigger. Oh. Let's take the Long. All right, it's Friday. End of the week, we just need to not lose money today. So we have a bear trap card here. If adjacent to bear cards, just delete them and delete this card as well. When does this trigger? Is this trigger first? Or will this trigger first? Delete all investors in queue. So that'll only get rid of itself, but it's still plus 4% price. Assuming, I don't know what this border, this marquee going around this card means. That, I don't know if this indicates that it's going to trigger. Like it meets the conditions to trigger. But either way, we're either going to get a minus 0% because these are all be deleted at once, or we're going to get a minus 1% and then they'll be deleted. But then we're going to go on to plus 1% chance, or plus 1% price, so that'll offset potentially this minus 1%. Then plus 4. So we'll run on the assumption until proven otherwise that this bear card and this bull card will cancel each other out. So we're going to have plus 4, plus 2, so 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to get, oh god, minus 6, and minus 2. How about, hear me out here. Let's move this card and this card, and then move this card and this card. This will still, if adjacent to bear cards, delete them and delete this card as well. So we're still going to potentially get hit with a minus 6. So this would be 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is going to be minus 1, minus 3, and minus 2. I wish I knew the rule here, because this could be good or bad. What cards do we have? Reset cost removing discarding cards. Discard and redraw all cards. How about this? We know we've already hit our quota for the week. So rather than trying to make some money today, what if we intentionally just try to crash the price? So what if we have a minus 3 here. What if I move this bear trap card to the end and let these two minus 6 hit? And then we'll just skip the day. So let's grab bear trap and let's move it, let's swap it with bear 3. And then we'll just skip the day. We'll keep our 1,400 bucks to meet quota, and then we'll be lowering the stock price or a better entry come Monday. Make sense? Let's do that. Skip. Devastating. Oh! I like the delete effect. There we go. All right, now we have a $2,100 quota for the next week. Inflation hits the market. Perk prices have increased. Pill prices have increased. Weekly target has increased. Can't even avoid inflation in video games anymore. New weekly event. Event will be active for 5 days until next event. Uncertainty. 2 null cards will be added to the deck on day start. Null cards have no effect and will be deleted upon triggering. Okay, that's not terrible. That's a very neutral effect. I think maybe we'll hold on to our... what was it? Digestive? Market open? No. Oh, I guess we didn't take that reset pill. Never mind. Okay, well then we'll just take it. Let's go. New connections. What's this? The People. Add to shop ideology type cards. Ideology cards specialize in discarding cards and drawing cards. Hand type cards. Add to shops. Oh, sorry. Hand is the name of the connection. It adds system type cards. System cards specialize in order-based cards and buffs. Discarding cards seems fun. Your new friend offers you a gift. Empty pill slot is needed to accept. A white excuse me. You're sending me some anthrax? If used when market is open, permanently delete first 5 cards in queue and redraw them. Well, this is first 5. This is all cards. This is slightly more powerful, I guess, but this is slightly more situational. Like if we have a bunch of red cards at the start of the day. Let's discard it. Choose new cards. Bear 3, Bear Trap, the Controller. Take another Bear Trap card. Price under $100, 10% price, plus 5%, or Optimism, which is our first ideology card. Plus 10% price when this card is discarded from queue, minus 3 tokens. Ouch. Let's just take the Opportunist basically does the same thing, plus 10%, plus 10%. But this will do nothing if the price is, you know, jacked up. Or we just take a flat 5%. Let's do a flat 5%. That'll synergize nicely with the whale. And we don't have any empty pill slots, but doubles tokens max 25 is pretty sick. Painkiller, reroll event selection. Let's see, do we have an extra pill slot perk by any chance? Bigger Brain, plus 1 card queue slot. Oh, interesting. Poacher. 1 in 5 chance for bull and bear type cards to be deleted upon triggering. That seems like it would just add chaos. It would be very hard to to build combos and trigger orders when you just have a random 20% chance that that card will just not work. One Trick Pony. If a card triggers more than 5 times in a single day, remove this perk and add 2 stacks to another random non-cursed perk. I'm sorry, what is a cursed perk? Bigger Brain. All right. I don't have any more pill slots, so I guess we'll just start. So our entry price for the day is $93. Our balance sheet is then reset to $1,000. Here are our null cards. So what's the play here? This is a bullish day. Our bull cards definitely overpower our bear cards. We're gonna try to arrange these so that perhaps the bear trap card will take out the bear cards. Do we have enough investor bull? I don't think we don't have 5 bull cards, so we don't have enough to trigger a combo. But we can get the bear trap to take out perhaps this minus 4% price. So I guess let's move, we're gonna want the bear trap to be before the nastiest one, which would be this one. So we'll swap these two. And then we need something in front of this to actually get this. Oh, and if adjacent to bear card, oh, we don't need something in front of it, we just need something behind it. Although I did not see, I wasn't watching when the last queue went through, whether or not this triggered before or after the one in front of it triggered. So I guess let's take, let's swap these two as well for 1 token. And I'll have to keep an eye on it this time. So this should give us 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 11, depending on whether or not this card triggers or not. 14 or 11. I think it triggered? It's hard to tell. It moves so fast. Oh, wait, price of plus 16. How did that work? I guess I was counting just the raw plus or minus percentages, but mechanically it's actually moving the price. So every time one card triggers and changes the price, it's actually throwing off the actual end of the day percentage change, right? Interestingly, scrolling through here, I think the discard does actually fully discard those cards from your deck. like, forever. Because I don't see those bear trap cards anymore. That's interesting. That unfortunately means that I also got rid of some of my really nice bear cards. For days when I need nice bear cards. Uh-oh. Well, at least we made a bunch of money. We made $158 today. Plus 16% in a single day, though. That's a pretty nice return. Alright, choosing new cards. So we can take another bear trap card. We can take some more bear cards. What do we have in our deck? Discarded. We have the Fearful, we have Cub, and then we have like two bear cards. Maybe we take the Fearful. Bull X, plus 10% price. This card is deleted after triggering. I guess that's the difference between deleting and discarding, right? Yeah, because the bear trap deletes the card, it doesn't discard them. So we get a one-time 10% increase. Or a calf card, which can scale with the number of green cards we have, or a bull trap to delete. I guess this would be useful if the price starts getting out of control. Because I guess I would assume that there's no fractional share purchases here, so like if the share price gets too high, you actually just can't buy shares anymore. We'll take calf. Psychedelics! Yo, if used during card selection, replace all cards with random rare cards. That's the YOLO day. I need an extra pill slot. Every time a combo is triggered, plus 3 tokens. 1 in 2 chance to gain a token when discarding an ideology card. Or anti-work. Skipping grants you plus 3 extra tokens. We do need some tokens. Either by skipping a turn or by triggering a combo. Let's try consistent. Yep, let's go. Alright, we still need to make a bunch of money. Looks like it's gonna be a bullish day. We just have more green cards and red cards in general. Opportunist is gonna do nothing because we're over $100. Unless we put this at the end of the queue so that all of our negative cards trigger first. Let's drop one of these pills, just because I need to shake things up. That's a more interesting day. So we start with a -5. We delete all investors. Temporarily double this card's effect. So if I moved this and this card around, this would trigger first on delete this card, right? So this would become +8, and then it would just steamroll from there. +5, oh yeah. This is gonna jack the share price up, but we want to make some money anyway. So if I swap this card and this card, we'll run this. There we go. There go all our investor cards. Plus 29%. Now that's a good one-day turnaround. Plus 31% actually. Alright, we got some more tokens. We're at $1,500. This target seems like really big. That's a big increase over the last week's quota. We're gonna either need to have one day where we absolutely destroy the market, or we're gonna need to just keep getting, like, even if we get, today's Wednesday, we've got what, 2 more days? So we need another, like, legendary 2 days. Interesting. And I just destroyed a bunch of my powerful cards with that whale card. Let's do bear 3. I don't want to do bull, because I don't want to delete my bull cards. Although I do need to, at some point we're going to need to rein the stock price back in. Discarding specifically means like when a card triggers a discard action, right? Like not just when it is used in the normal turn order. We'll try it. We don't have enough tokens. We can afford another pill, though. Reroll the event. Permanent +1 trigger count to the first card of the queue. I'm not super excited about either of those. Start. Market open. Alright, let's see what we can do. We have 2 Nala cards. Nothing's gonna happen. +3, -3, so these cancel each other out. Well, kind of. This will actually do slightly more because -2% of a larger number is more than +3% of a smaller number. But for a quick estimation, we'll say 0%. Then +10%. 13, 10, 6, 7, 5, 9. So we will make money today. We don't have any kind of combos or synergies. It's just going to be raw up and down. Let's go ahead and run this. +11. Only made $170 today, unfortunately. Two days remain, or 1 day remains, one of the two. I'm not sure if this is the aftermarket report, but I don't know if that means that we're arriving at Thursday or we just did Thursday. Getting to 2100 is going to be dicey. Let's see. Here's a new one. Utilitarianism. When this card is discarded from queue, all cards' price modifying effects are permanently buffed by 0.01x. Minus 10% price. This would be good for a skip day. Plus 1% price. Plus 10% price. Absolutism. When this card is discarded from queue, delete a random card. Ow. It doesn't even do anything but delete a random card. Why would you want that? Let's just throw a random wrench into your plans. Let's do offsetting ideologies. Pessimism, optimism. Confirm. Sleeping pill. Minus $10. Digestive, discard and redraw all cards in the queue. We don't have enough for another perk. This would be a good pill to use on a day that we know is going to be a bearish day. But we really just need more bear cards in general to rein the stock price in a bit. But at the same time, since our quota is actually in raw dollars and not in percent, a high stock price means that we'll actually be making more money. Like if we make 10%, if we make plus 10% on $160 stock, that's $16, right? Because 16 is 10% of 160, versus if this was $100 stock, 10% of $100 stock would only be 10. So we actually make more nominal dollars when the stock price is higher because we're trading in percents. So it's a trade-off. We take another digestive, just in case we get into a nasty situation. Oh boy, it's gonna be a green day. We have a -5 and a -1, and then everything else is up, 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 up. So we have bull, 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 bull. Investor ideology. So we don't have enough for a combo. I'm gonna end up with 3 null cards. And I've said only 2 will be added. 2 null cards will be added to the deck on day start. Null cards have no effect and will be deleted upon triggering. So how did I end up with 3? Whatever. We're gonna make a bunch of money today, so let's just run it. $22% day. Oh, we're so close to quota. We need like 60 bucks. $53. We need Friday to not be, unless the week is over, in which case we failed. But if we have one more day, we need this to not be a bull day, or a bear day. A bearish day. Bear trap. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I do want to get some more bear cards in here. We do another Cub card. We're gonna have one day where we get like all of our pessimism cards at once. And just destroy the stock price. Well, Opportunist is not going to help us for a while now. We need to get way down on stock price first. I assume if the price of the stock gets over $1,000, we're just screwed. Because if we start the week and we can't afford to buy a single share of the stock, then we just can't play the game. Let's take a Cub card and a Calf card. We actually have enough for a perk, but if we take a perk, we may not have enough to afford to move cards around. Revolutionary. 1 in 2 chance to gain a token when discarding an ideology type card. How do you discard? Oh. For some reason I've been completely blind to the option that we can just discard a card. Oops. Consistent every time a combo is triggered, +3 tokens. We've not had much luck with triggering combos either. Every time you move or discard a card, you say all cards temporarily gain a 0.02x buff to their price, modifying effects. Can I skip that? It ate our tokens anyway. No! What? That's insane! If you skip buying a perk, you should just not spend the tokens. Oh man, that's lame. I should say, there should be a warning that if you click this button, you're committed to spending those tokens whether you like the perks or not. Well, we can't afford anything now, so I guess we're gonna start the day. I see a whale card. Did we take another whale card? I thought we used this already. I guess it doesn't delete itself. But we're gonna have, let's see, ideology. We need to make money. So we need this to be a bullish day. So we need to take out anything that's going to have exceptional bear power. So let's discard pessimism. When this card is discarded from queue, -3 tokens. And this is actually going to work against us because it's going to delete. Well, not necessarily. I guess I don't really understand how the triggering works for this. Because if this is placed after the greedy, delete all investors in the queue and temporarily double this card's effect for each card deleted this way. So does this mean that we'll hit +5 and then this will trigger delete this and we'll get this original +5 and then +8? Or does this triggering after this make this go away even though this happened first? I'm not quite clear on that. Even though we've watched it happen like 3 times. It happens very fast. At any rate, we need to make money today, so we're gonna discard this at the cost of 3 tokens. We got another bull card, and we're gonna run this. With a 19.44% profit for the day, we have met our quota for the week. Oh, we got a weekly bonus as well. 10 tokens. Very nice. Inflation again. Next. The event will be active for 5 days. Inefficient. Required card count to trigger combos +2. Ugh. We're already not hitting combos. Now they're going to be even more impossible. You have to have 7 cards in a row for a combo. I don't have the thing that lets you pick a different one, right? Yeah. Well, there's not gonna be any combos this week. Alright. Connection lost! Oh, we only get that for 1 week, I guess. We didn't ask him out for drinks after work. Remove bear type cards from the shop. No, we need some bear cards. We need to deal with this, this stock price. Remove investor type cards from the shop. I say, let's remove ideology type cards from the shop. Choose new cards. Bottom Fisher, -6% price. If price is under $100 after triggering, permanently modify this card's effect by +2. Oh, okay. No, that's bad for this. That would make it +4. Or -4, I guess. But it's a good card for a bull day. We just need to be careful that we don't double down on bear cards so hard that it becomes difficult to get back out of the bear market. Because we're just drawing so many bear cards. We'll take some more calf cards. All cards' price modifying effects are permanently buffed by blah blah blah. Psychedelic, replace all cards. This is just this completely randomized day. And we can't afford another part, so let's just go into the day. We need to make 3,200. That's insane. So it's almost, with the scaling nature of the quotas, it actually does hurt us quite a bit to do bear days and reduce the share price. The balance sheet we're setting to $1,000 at the beginning of every week kind of throws a wrench into the scaling nature of the game. Because you want the price to be high so that your percentage gains give you bigger nominal dollar increases to meet the ever-increasing quota amounts. But your ability to actually purchase shares at inflated prices is harmed by your balance sheet resetting back to $1,000. Because you can just buy fewer shares. So let's see, -6, -5. So we're immediately at a -11, 14, 16, 19% bear day. But I guess let's do this in order. So we've got 4, +4, -2, +8, +3, +5, +7, nothing, +11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So we're gonna make this be a mostly flat day. Unless we discard one of the bear cards. Or unless we discard, well... Again, to discard Optimism means we'll have to lose 3 more tokens. And if we discard Optimism, this will be a really negative day. Let's discard the Fearful. We got another Bull 3 card. Let's run that. That should be a pretty positive day. Yeah, we can only afford 4 shares now. There are no fractional shares. Plus 70% day. But again, the nominal dollars, that's only $174. So, in order to survive long in this game, you need to have gigantic swings. Like, you need to have a ridiculously strong bear day and then a ridiculously strong bull day after that. Take a cub card. And let's take a calf card. Ooh, what are these? Cocktail. Fill up all empty pill slots with random pills. Or dewormer. If used when market is open, permanently delete first 2 cards in queue and redraw them. Ooh. I could really use another pill slot. Alright, show me perks. Skipping grants you +3 tokens, 1 in 5 chance for cost to not increase when moving or discarding cards. That seems good. All cards' price modifying effects are buffed by 0.07%. That should be pretty good. Because we want bigger swings. Volatility is good for making money on day trading. Okay. Let's go. Well, as expected, we have a really green day, so let's see, +6.4. These calf cards are really stacking up. Let's get rid of, let's discard Pessimism. I guess we're just gonna keep stacking green days. Discard Pessimism. And we'll just go for an absolutely insane green day. Yeah. Do we have enough to get a combo? Well, it doesn't really matter, right? Because we need 7 cards in a row for a combo because of inefficient. So we have bull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't even have enough bull cards in the field to trigger a combo. So never mind. Let's just do a trade. plus 40%. Oh my god. It's our biggest day yet. We're gonna need every day for the rest of the week to be that insane of a day in order to hit quota for this week. That's tough. So I'm beginning to see the value of stacking a high token count. Because you can largely pick the hand that you want by having the ability to discard. You just need to have enough tokens to be able to afford discarding and moving to set the kind of day that you want to have. Let's grab another The Fearful, maybe? I don't really care. The police doesn't really do anything besides get you out of a nasty situation with a badly placed investor card, I guess. But we can keep stacking calves. We have not used our pills yet. So I guess we'll just keep rolling. We can't afford a token or a perk. The opportunist is useless for us. -3, -5. +10. Optimism. Optimism is doing work for us. -6.4, -5.4. So if we discard Bottom Fisher. There we go, there's another 6.4%. And then we let the rest of these ride out. We should have an insanely green day. And again, 1, 2, 3. We don't have enough for 5, 6. We don't have enough for a combo. So we'll just run it as it is. Our perk build is kind of not going great, huh? We've built up towards combos. We've only had like 1 or 2 combos the entire run. And we're green, and we're super green, and we're 28% green. And we have a prices higher than $500. You will not be able to buy stocks at prices higher than your balance. I'm aware. Now, again, this unfortunately means that when our balance is reset to $1,000, we'll only be able to afford 1 share because there are no fractional shares. We're entering a hyperinflated stock market here. This is why short positions exist, to keep the market from getting too exuberant. But the problem with being able to crash the market is that you still need to meet your target quota. So crashing the market just removes any profit making for an entire day. So that means that you have to make up all of the not profit that you didn't make on the day that you stepped out of the market on the following days. And with the quota accelerating as sharply as it is, it becomes increasingly difficult to do that. The incentives of the game are pulling in 2 different directions, because you need the stock price to be higher in order to make more nominal dollars to meet the raising price quotas or target quotas. But you also need to keep the price from getting too high, because then you cannot afford to buy the stocks anymore. Maybe Cub. So Bull Trap is if we want to permanently get rid of green cards because our deck is becoming too heavily bullish. Like, I really want to dial back the share price, but even at this rate, like, we still need to make another over $1,000. So sitting out a day to let the market come down in price seems like it would make it difficult to meet quota. Let's take a Bull Trap card. We'll see how this plays out. Let's do a red day. It'll probably cost us this run, but let's see what happens. We don't have any open pill slots anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sleeping Hill would be nice. Can we sell? Reset costs for moving and discarding cards. Let's sell this and buy Sleeping Pill, because we're gonna try to intentionally make this a red day. So being able to take it down by $10 seems like it would help. So let's... This is not a bull card, this is an investor card, so we're gonna want to discard this. So let's discard... Actually, this is even the worst card here. Our calf cards are going insane. Oh man, I guess we can get rid of one of them by putting it adjacent to a bull trap card, right? How can we make this a red day? Show me my deck. I really need, like, Bottom Fisher in here. Discarded. View deck. What does my queue look like? Is there a way to see what card would come up next in the queue? Let's discard one calf. There we go. We have another Fearful. Let's put one of these calves in front of our Bull Trap card. So that'll take 5.4% off. So where are we standing now? So we're at -3, -6, -11. So then we have 1, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, we need to get rid of this too. Discard calf card. And don't give me another calf card to replace it. I mean, it's not great. Discard -3. Do we burn tokens to try to get the bottom feeder? -4. There we go. That'll work. So none of these are going to synergize because we're not going to get a combo anyway because we don't have enough bear cards, but we'll drop a sleeping pill. Give us -$10. Right off the top. And then we'll skip the day. I really didn't bring it down that much. -4%, because we made no money today, which means that we have to make a $1,000 day today. Let's take another calf card and another bear 3 card. I don't know how you can simultaneously keep the stock price in balance, but also keep making larger and larger amounts of money. It seems counterintuitive. And now we get the Bottom Fisher, so we're going to want to discard Bottom Fisher. Because we need this to be an insanely green day. Let's get rid of Pessimism. I guess let's just keep... Here you go. Keep going until we get, like, all calves. How many do we have out? We have 3 of our calves out. How many calves do we have total? Oh, remaining. We have one of each. I guess that's as good as we're gonna get then. Opportunist is gonna do nothing. So does this mean we're gonna get Bull 1 and then Cub? Let's see. Get rid of Investor because Opportunist is doing nothing for us. Yeah, then we got Bull 1. Okay, so the only thing we have left to pull is a bear card. So this is as good of a deck as we're gonna get. Which is not gonna be enough, I don't think. But we'll run it. We're just gonna hyperinflate the market. We're headed to a $1,000 market. 53% in one day. We made quota by 20 bucks. And destroyed the market. We can only afford 1 share next week. Oh no. Glass half full. Successfully passed week 3. Oh boy. I don't think we're going to be passing week 4 though. Inflation hits the market. Yada yada yada. We're going to need like the reddest, berriest cards of all time. Lockdown. After all cards trigger, lock 3 random cards. Lock cards will stay in queue until the next day. Oh no. Okay. Black Swan, bird type cards, token manipulation, or agitator, locking cards in queue. Now, authority cards and bird cards. Let's try bird cards. Your new friend offers you a gift, Ice. If used when the market is open, all cards' price modifying effects are temporarily buffed by 1% for the day. Okay. Alright, so we have Investor -5, Bear X, -10% price, one-time use. If holding 10 or more tokens, -8% price, otherwise does nothing. This seems like it could actually be better than this, because this we can use multiple times. +1% price, gain +1 tokens. Ooh, I'm liking bird cards so far. Let's take Hawk. And Crow. That'll give us a net -7% to our deck. Stimulant, +1 trigger count to the first card in the queue. That could be good if we have a really big card in the first slot. Do we dare spend 26 tokens? I feel like we're at the point of the game where we're going to need to be spending a lot of tokens to manipulate the deck. I don't know if spending them all on a perk is the best idea at this point. At least until we get the stock price back under control, if we can do that. Let's go ahead and run it. Well, here we go. So we'll get a immediate -8, almost -9, 10, 11, 12. If I can get rid of these calf cards, this could be a really nice red day. But I think if we discard these calf cards, they're out for the rest of the week, right? If we look at our remaining cards, we've got a whole bunch of cards. Well, no, because we don't have enough cards to actually make it through 5 days. I think what'll happen is they're discarded until we go through every card once, and then they go back into our hand. It would have to be, because we don't have, you know, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 cards run per day. So we need 55 cards to have a unique card in every slot every day, which is not the case. So I don't feel so bad about discarding some of these bigger cards. +1, +3, -3, but we need to get rid of a lot of these calf cards. -10, we're not going to discard it. We're going to take a big red day at the beginning of the week here. Let's do discard. 5.4. Good, we got another bear card. Now, if this is the play order, then we're going to be trading -4.3 for +1, which seems like a good trade. So let's discard another calf card. Oh, okay, they're not in order, because that's a +3.21 bull 3. We have a lot more bull cards left than we do bear cards. I really need this investor card, or this bottom fisher card to come out. Discard 4.3, 3.2. Discard 4.3. Stop. Discard all investors in queue. Well, that's just you. Let's get rid of you. This is getting expensive. If we have to discard again, I'm gonna pop this. Oh, no. I got rid of that one. The one that resets the redraw price, or the discard token price. Poop. Oh well. Get him out of here. That seems okay. That's what? 1, 4, 6, 9, 10, maybe 11. And we've got 8, 4, 4, 1, 10, 3. Yeah, this should be a decent down day. But it could be a better down day if I could get this dang bottom fisher card out. Yeah, I just need to make sure I don't draw an optimism. That would be bad. Alright, let's skip the day. Okay, we shaved $100 off the share price. Oh, why did those 3 get locked? After all cards trigger, lock 3. Oh, there's randomly selected. Got it. Well, that's unfortunate. Will I have the opportunity to discard that? Yes, 6,000 target. Ugh, man. I feel like you can only really afford to do 1 bearish day. But you can't. Like, right? Because we have $1,000 and we need to get to $6,000. So we need to 5x our investment. Which means we need the share price to 5x our investment. We would need the share price to go to $3,000. Which would basically, that would be the end of the game, because when the week resets, we would not be able to afford a single share. So you have to have gigantic back and forth swings like every other day, which means you need to start sitting out more and more days in order to have bear markets or bearish days to buy back into. So we need simultaneously, we need the reddest day ever followed by the greenest day ever. Non-stop, forever. I guess we'll take another Hawk card. That's another minus 8%. And then Surfer would give us plus 10%. But this would guaranteed be knocked down in efficiency. We would be guaranteed to have this thing be diluted in efficiency every time it's played, because there's no chance of us getting it under $100 again anytime soon. We would need another Black Tuesday event. Yeah. Okay. I guess we can afford to take a perk today. 1 in 5 chance for costs to not increase when moving or discarding cards. 1 trick pony. If a card triggers more than 5 times, not gonna happen. The long. First green card in the queue gets plus 1 trigger. That's going to actively work against us at the moment. I guess lucky. We're gonna be relying a lot on token usage. Okay. If you use when markers open, permanently delete first 2 cards in the queue and then redraw them. Or relaxant, reset costs for moving and discarding cards. Nah, we'll hold on to it. Oh, it's so green. Here. Redraw all cards. Okay, we got our bottom fisher. We got our bird, that's minus 6, that's minus 14. We got both optimism cards. This is a terrible hand. These are gigantic swings in both directions that are just canceling each other out. So if we want this, if we want to bring everything down, we're gonna want to get rid of both optimism cards. Our calf cards. There we go. So we have minus 10, minus 6, minus 8. What's left? There's a lot of green cards left, though. It would be nice to pull this hawk, but there's a much higher chance of us pulling another calf or a whale. Also, we're risking running under 10 tokens, which would mean that our hawk is not going to trigger. We can do 1 more discard, basically. So this is 4.3. Is there anything that could possibly be drawn that would do more than 4.3? No, actually. The worst that could happen is we get another calf. Even drawing the whale would make this... actually, drawing the whale would would delete bottom fisher, which would be problematic. Well, what are the odds that that could happen, right? What are the odds that that could happen, right? That totally wouldn't happen, right? It didn't. Good. Alright, so that's as far as we can go. We can't do anything else. So this is going to be a 2, -6, -12, -15, -12, -16, -18, +15, -18, -28, so like a -25% day, ignoring all the fractions. So if we ice it, temporarily buffed by +1x, so that means double, right? Not times 1, which would make it the same that it is right now. If we ice this, it should be like the single most devastating day in the market so far. So let's skip this day. -16, -12. Oh yeah, look at that stock price sink, baby. A -41% day. A lot of people just lost their homes. Businesses are closing left and right. People are jumping out of windows. But it's okay, because today we're gonna make a bunch of money, right? We're gonna take a Raven card. It's a trade-off because we can eat the -1% price effect, but we gain 1 token for it. We're getting paid to tolerate losing a little money. Delete adjacent birds. Gain +5 tokens for each bird deleted this way. Or we could just take another calf card. We don't want the price to go down again. Right now we want the price to go up a lot. So let's discard the hawk. Let's discard the cub. Let's see, we got bull, 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 bull. That'll give us a combo. So let's move this and this. Although if we do, yeah, this will be point. This will give us more tokens, but this will give us more money. So let's do this. There we go, because all these are going to trigger twice now, right? Although, if this is -2, if this gives us 1 token, we're actually only losing 1 token on this. So let's swap this and this. Oh yeah, it's a bird card, never mind. We just wasted a token, oh well. Lesson learned. Alright. Now, what's left in our deck here? I think it's definitely worth it to discard some more of these. So we have calf cards and whale cards. Let's discard 3.2, 3.2. Well, if we get rid of this one, this will actually make the cub card weaker. So we get more value by getting rid of this. And there's our +4. So what's left? We either get another +6 or we get a -2. So let's get rid of the bear card, the cub card. Cub card. There we go. And I guess actually what's left? 1 calf card, so let's just get rid of bear 1. We'll eat the -1 from the raven to get another token. Because why not? There we go. We're gonna make this the greenest day ever. Now I do want, since these are going to trigger twice, we actually probably want one of these in here. Right? There we go. So trade that. Plus 67%, and that only got us $680. There's absolutely 0% chance of us making quota this week. I don't know how you would. resetting the balance to 1,000 at the beginning of every week is insane work. Let's see. Egg, minus 5% price. Gain tokens when this card is deleted. Wow, that was a plus 94% day, and we only made 600 bucks. Madness. I guess we'll take egg, because this is the same thing as the fearful, but we get tokens for it, right? If we have to delete it. And then let's take, if holding 10 more tokens, this price is plus 8. So this would be good on an upswing, but this would be terrible if we had to eat this on a day where we're trying to do a red day. Let's take both. Again, the name of the game is going to be volatility here. So you want a lot of cards that do big swings. You need more and more volatility to get deeper and deeper runs. Painkiller during weekly reroll event. I guess we're gonna be going for a red day today. Although at this point, minus $10 off of 700 is nothing. Like, it's not even worth the 7 tokens. Those 7 tokens would be far more efficiently used moving or discarding cards than just taking a flat $10 off of a $700 market price. Yeah, let's start. I'm not holding my breath on this run, but let's see. This is an insanely green day. Oh my god. I don't even know if we're going to be able to discard enough cards to make this work. Let's see. We need to get rid of big cards. So Optimism, get it out of here. Opportunist is not going to do anything. Next up on the chopping block is Bull 3, because that will also weaken Calf. What's left in here? I need Hawk, and I need Cubs, and I need Bottom Fisher. Let's go back to discard. Let's get rid of Calf. Let's get rid of Calf. There we go. What's left? Come on, Hawks or Bottom Fisher. Let's get rid of Bull. There we go. So bear, 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 bear. So we need 5 bears in a row for a combo, right? So let's move. We have 1, 2, 3. If we move something here, if we move 6.4, if we move this bear here, that gives us a combo here. This is getting expensive. I can move this bear card here. This will give us another 3% off. Okay. What did that do? Something popped over here when I did that. Oh, our lucky pops. Did it? No. It'll definitely cost us... Oh, for cost to not increase. Okay, so lucky did pop there because it's still minus 6. Understood. Alright, so we're gonna skip this day. Is it? No, it's Thursday, so we still have one more trading day, but there's absolutely 0% chance we're gonna make... What? $4,400 in a single day? Stonks go down, and we have all red cards left on this day that we need to make gangbusters money. I guess let's do another Surfer, and we'll take 1 Raven card. If Fusion Market is open, reset costs removing and discarding cards. That is going to cost us 7, but it could potentially save us more than 7. Okay, so We're just gonna make this as green as possible. So we're gonna get rid of... We're gonna get rid of -8. We're gonna get rid of -6. We're gonna get rid of -4. We're gonna get rid of -10 for sure. It prices over $10 after triggering. What? I thought it was over $100. What's left? What happens after there's no more cards remaining and you discard a card? Do you just get nothing? Or does it shuffle everything back in? I guess we'll find out. If I pop this now, is it good use now, or should we do one more? So if I discard one of these 3.21s, and then we just okay. Now we're gonna pop this. Discard -0. We'll discard bird. Okay, reshuffles all of our discarded cards back into our hand. So now we can do a really green day, assuming we get the right cards for it. Because we have a bunch of calves. We've got optimism, that would be a good pull. Our surfers are actually already out. There's nothing that we can really put together. I guess we'll get rid of bear. I've got 1, 2, 3... I've only got 4 bull cards out. We'd have to get lucky and draw a 5th bull card. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of bear 1. Let's get rid of egg. Another bird card. We just need to make sure we don't go under 10 tokens. We need to make sure we don't draw a bunch of red cards in a row, and there are quite a bit of red cards left. Let's get rid of Raven. Oh, we'll take it. Well, Investor is actually going to delete our other investor cards, right? I don't want that to happen. As nice as the +4% would be, that would be disastrous. Well, we'll see what happens. Because this is probably this is the last thing anyway, right? So does it matter if these get deleted? We need the biggest amount possible. So actually, when this hits, we're gonna delete what? 1, 2 investor cards. So this will double twice from +4 to +8 to +16. Maybe we'll see what happens. Assuming it doesn't undo the +10% from each of these, that could be really powerful. So let's trade it. Yeah. That was a good effort. Plus 1400 is one of our best days, but we failed. Alright, we're gonna run it back. Let's try, oh, we can do Black Swan. What does that do? Is it just like a cosmetic placard, or does it give us additional starting cards? View deck. Oh yeah. We got White Swan and Black Swan. +3, -3 tokens. All cards' price modifying effects are permanently debuffed by -3. Okay, so we're trading card effectiveness for tokens, and then vice versa. Interesting. Bird in hand. Marked cards may appear in card selection. For every 4 marked cards selected, +1 max interest. Interesting twist. Let's see. Falling knife, thank God. Vitamins. Permanently buffed by 0.01 times. Sure. Start. Discard 3. I guess let's make a combo. Trade that. %, not bad. Let's take bear traps. We can start getting rid of some of our starter cards. And crow, so we can start stacking tokens. Let's swap. This and this. Discard this. Damn. Unfortunate. I have so many freaking bull cards in here and I keep drawing bears. It's not gonna matter now, because even if I draw a bull, I'm not gonna have enough tokens left to make a combo. So we'll just run this. Garbage. Take a dynamite, and I'll take a dove. We can take a perk, but we'll have no tokens left for moving things around. Discard bear 3 for sure. What's left in the deck? Let's drop dynamite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's gonna be worth it to try and draw another bird because we're not gonna have enough tokens to move them into a combo position. Let's run this. Perfect. Now we can spend Thursday and Friday dropping the price, if possible. Take a dynamite. Bull traps. Start getting rid of some bull cards. Take a perk. No crow-like, but lucky is still good. How do we want to do this? Discard. Oh, now all the bull cards come out. Yeah, they're all hiding in here. We couldn't get them during the week, and now they're all coming out. Put this next to bowl 1, we'll get rid of that. Skip. The flock, for sure. Take another crow, another marked crow. What does Mark do again? +1 max interest. Let's take Dove. Perks. Crow-like, yes! Okay. And we want to go down. So we definitely want to get rid of... Well, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 bird cards. If we just position these correctly, Let's get rid of bowl 2. And bowl 1. And bowl 2. And bowl 3. We need to get under 10 tokens. There we go. So now these doves won't trigger. But the flock will. We gain a token, and we get to knock the price down. So we'll skip this. Wait, why did those... Oh, damn it. I forgot. That's okay. It wasn't a massive price increase. But man, we don't have good cards yet. I'm not gonna bail out because we do have 43 tokens, which is a really good start. Last card in queue will delete itself after triggering. That's awful. Let's get rid of bear cards. Take a dynamite. I need a metronome still. Take a dove card. Take a perk. Strategist. Let's do strategist. Oh my. Well, that's all of our dynamite out on the field at once. Let's get rid of the flock. Bear 2. What's left in here? Mostly green cards. There's one bear card left, which means that's what we'll get. So let's lose that. Run that. Some way to get rid of your bowl cards. I should remember that that's in play. Take another dove. Take a hawk. I would love to take another perk, but I need tokens for positioning. Ow. Discard the hawk. Discard bear 3. I need one more bird card. Get rid of a dynamite. One more bird card. I need one more bird card. Jesus. I'm gonna use this to get rid of our bear 1. Trade that. That was pretty good. We've hit quota already on Tuesday. We'll take the flock. And I guess the ladder. Come on, doubles. Yes, double down. What are the other options, though? Gain +3 max pill slot. Pill prices are +3 tokens. Accelerate plus. At the end of every day, all cards priced modifying effects are debuffed. What? That's terrible. Double down is the obvious choice. And we've hit quota already, so we're aiming for down. So let's discard. Dove. I'm stacking debuffs, it's kind of bad. We do have enough for a combo here with the flock, which is kind of nice. Let's move Crow in here and White Swan in here. And I really need a metronome. Metronome would have been a better play here. This would be a flat -20. I don't know if we'll do that here, but let's see. So we'll skip. -38, pretty damn good. Take another dove. Take another hawk. Really need a metronome. Or a last step perk. Risk taker. Balance can go extra -1000 when buying shares. Like, only when using a leverage card, or just always? Like, we always buy ourselves down to -2000. Let's try it. No, we're trying to go down, not up. Discard dove. Discard dove. Discard dove. Discard dove. Discard bull 3. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Because now these aren't going to trigger, because I'm going to go under 10 tokens. Now I get the lucky. Oh well. Skip it. Oh, we got tokens. Sweet. I always forget that you gain tokens mid-queue. It's often burned me when I was expecting to have no tokens, and I wound up collecting a bunch. And things fire off that I wasn't expecting to. I guess I'll take another dove. Give me a damn metronome, man. And another hawk. Confirm. Buy another perk. Archer. At the start of the day, mark a random queue slot. Card in the mark slot will get +2 triggers. Oh. Interesting. Let's discard this. Never mind. Discard dove. Skip. Run up our buff at least. There we go. I wasn't paying attention to how our balance worked. Choices matter. Select extra options. Okay. Let's try the fly. We've not done the fly yet. Poison pill. Add a stack on a random non-cursed perk. A stack? What does that mean? Oh, an extra... Add a stack on a random non-cursed perk. What? Hey, roguelike 2! I'll take that. Counterfeit bill. +1 token. This card is deleted after triggering. Okay. Lottery ticket. Does nothing. Deleted from deck after triggering. What? Huh. Oh, I have to pick 2, right. I guess I'll take some junk. Finally, final sprint. What does Joker do? If 3 identical cards are queued in a row, delete the first 2 and give the last one a permanent +1 trigger count. Ugh. Alright, let's get rid of... Hawk. And Bear 3. And let's swap Bull 3 into this position. I guess discard is it 3 tokens worth getting rid of -1% price? Nah, just run it. Yeah, we went to -2,000. Okay. I'm not wowed by this run. We've had way more exciting runs with way more gigantic swings by this point. This run's just kind of serviceable so far. Still not a single metronome. -7% price. +1 token. Discard Bear 3. Discard Hawk. Now I'm going to have to discard all of my dynamite that I would have loved to have used on a red day. Let's see, what's left in here? Let's swap. Well, now it's not gonna matter. Well, we can't have this trigger twice. So that's fine. It's a bunch of garbage. This is gonna be terrible. I've got no synergies, I've got no combos. Hawk. New media. +7% price. Confirm. You have exactly enough tokens for a perk. No. Oh my god. Let's discard Dove. And Dove. And Dove. And new media. And let's make dynamite trigger twice here. And we'll skip today. Get rid of a bunch of red cards out of our hand. There we go. We're finally under 100 again. Minus 68. Counterfeit. New media. Oh, we have to pick two, right? Sledgehammer and... Hawk. Perks. We'll take another final sprint. We need to go super green this time. So let's drop the flock. Hawk. 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 Let's move new media into a repeating spot. So we're gonna trigger Dove twice, so that's 16. We're gonna trigger new media twice, that's another 15. Let's drop vitamins. And trade it. Oh, right, that can't run twice. Well, that was a waste. Still, 73% is not bad. We definitely hit quota. Crow. Oh, no, new media did run multiple times. Choose two, right. Crow. Raven. Another perk. Consumerist. Junk type card. Get 1 in 2 chance to delete itself after triggering. If a junk card got deleted this way, +1 token. That's a waste. All of these kind of suck, but I guess skipping grants you an extra 3 tokens. Start. We've hit quota, so we want to drive the price down now. Of course, we got all green cards. We need dynamite. Seven. 8. 7. We need another dynamite now. Perfect. That'll be minus 40% or more, because we've got a ×2 on this. Well, it's every second trigger, it's not every trigger after second. Alright, skip. No, it's 13 tokens now. Oh yeah, we get +2 from skipping from the perk. Minus 38. We still need to go way lower. We need this to be like under $1. Gain +3 extra tokens at the end of the day, but received no interest. Okay, not terrible. I would definitely like to get rid of perhaps bull type cards. How is it possible that I've not seen a metronome yet? Although I guess at this point we've got final sprint, so I don't think it really matters. perks. Consistent. Plus 3 tokens for every combo. Discard the flock. Discard bear 3. Discard hawk. And dynamite. There we go. That way that will trigger twice. That'll have to do. Trade. Multi-ball, multi-ball, multi-ball! $560%. Okay, well, we smashed quota in 1 day. Counterfeit bill. I kind of like the junk cards, especially for red. Crow, maybe? Or do we keep stacking up doves? Nothing a dinosaur yet either. Very awkward card selection this time. I'm gonna skip perk selection because we don't have that big of a buffer. But we're gonna have plenty of time to stack tokens this run. Oh my god, it's all green. Oops, all green. Alright, let's get rid of the biggest offenders. So, new media. Dove. 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 And now we want dynamite in the back. Put black swan here. And then crow here. And we get a combo into the triple dynamite. And then skip. Wait, why didn't the dynamite trip? It triggered twice. I saw it do -1 and then -1. Why didn't it blow up? I'm confused. I'll take another counterfeit bill. And another crow. $55 tokens is probably enough to stack another perk. I need our 3rd level of crow-like. Consistent? Here we go. Yeah, on every second trigger, you -23%. So we want, everything here is good. What's left in here? Getting that other flock would be pretty sweet. Discard ladder. Bowl 3. There we go. All right, now we're gonna move dynamite and dynamite in here. So these should both trigger 3 times. So they should give us -20s. And if we move this hawk into here, that should give us a combo. And then we're gonna skip. $9. Incredible. Alright, what do we got? We'll take another counterfeit bill. More doves. Our deck is getting really green heavy. Pretty green heavy. I mean, the dynamites are definitely one of our better price crushing tools. Another dove, I guess. I will take a perk. I guess consistent again. Man, give me a third tier of roguelike. $31, nah, that's most of our tokens. Alright, what do we have remaining? Everything. We just got a fresh draw, so let's discard our biggest offenders. Dove. 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 New media. Alright. And now let's move... What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more bird. There we go. Alright, so let's move dynamite. And... dynamite. And... bird. Skip. Come on, sub $1. Nope, close. We're in the dollar range. All right, that was a fantastic week. The build's finally picking up legs at week 5. You know, I will take another hawk. I think we need some bigger negative pressure cards. And just a regular crow, why not? Take a perk. No, give me crow-like. The short, the first red card in the queue gets +1 trigger. We just have to be careful, because that means that a single dynamite will be guaranteed, if we leave it in the queue, will be a -20. I don't like that. I guess persistent just kind of, it's the throwaway, but it's better than just skipping it and getting nothing. Alright. Let's begin. Oh, it's still Friday. I thought that was the end of the week. Okay. We can go lower. Discard dove and dove. How many? We have 2 dynamites left, but a boatload of green cards. I would love to get the flock. The flock. So get rid of ladder. We could get the flock or dynamite, but we could also get doves, and then we have to burn a bunch of tokens to get rid of them. Let's just put the hawk at the end here. And we'll skip. It will not be the most incredible down day, but I think we did pretty good this week, so let's skip. turn this into a penny stock. Yes! Under $1. Okay, that was a good week. Picker's Market. Cards queued in the first half will have no effect. All other cards will get +1 trigger count. Interesting. Let's take the hand. +20 tokens. Yes, please. Might as well just drop those immediately. That could be good. Closing trade. Because if that triggers 3 times, that's -30, which is more than we'd get with a dynamite in that spot. And this will be +20 immediately, right? Because we have something that does... Didn't we have something that was like first green card? Or was that a different run? All these runs are running together. Yeah, I thought I had a perk that caused the first green card to trigger twice, but I don't see it. Give me new media. Fusion Market is open. Reset costs for moving, discarding cards. All cards prices 0.01x. Perks. Gimme roguelike. Oh, here it is. The long. Or the short. But that could lead to dynamite exploding, so maybe not. Let's grab the long. Start. This would be a perfect day for a dinosaur, but we don't have any. Alright, so nothing in here. Oh, right. So the long is kind of pointless, huh? We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get rid of the flock. Both instances of the flock. And we want... I guess these 9.4s to trigger 3 times, right? So let's move this here, this here, this here, and this here. I think that'll be our best bet. Trade that. How'd we do? 574%. Good start to the week. Next. Take another dove. And... perhaps another raven. Sleeping pill would instantly take the price down to $1. Let's do perk first. Roguelike 3, yes. So we're guaranteed a token whenever a bird card triggers. Let's take sleeping pill. We'll cut the market in half. $1. That'll give us an insane number of shares. And we can actually use Hawk to combo with. So let's move Hawk and this. We'll move this and this. We want... Oh, I actually need one more bird card, don't I? What's left in the cards? A lot. Discard... Bomb. Discard that. Discard that. There we go. Now I don't need the Hawk card to combo with. But I would like this to be here and this to be here. Trade that. Keep it going. Insane. 466%. Okay, we busted through quota on day 2. We just need to not get memed in the final week. Because that's what killed us last time. We had a great run, fantastic run, all the way up to week 6. And then like every day of week 6 was just the most milquetoast hands imaginable. Alright, let's take 1.1x leverage. I do like that card, especially when the share price is really low. And then for our negative card, let's take junk. Perks. I'll take another final sprint, absolutely. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a digestive in case we get a crap hand. Alright. Let's begin. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 birds, so I need to discard something. Let's get rid of dynamite. That works. What's left? Quite a bit still. We're not going to do crazy numbers with this. We need some more doves. Doves, doves, doves. So let's get rid of bear 2. Nope. 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 Our token advantage is shrinking rapidly. There's like 5 doves in my hand. Give me one of them. There we go. That was obscenely expensive. Swap me a bird for a bull. And a dove for a white swan. And we're golden. Wait, no, I'm supposed to be going down. Why am I going up? I messed up. Oops. Get him out of here. That's better. Just swap this bomb. No. Move this here. And then move this here. We just lost all of our tokens, but we didn't mess up our price. So we're gonna skip, because I'm a dummy. I was so exuberant to be making money that I forgot I didn't need to. Incredible. Back up to 60 tokens at least. Dove and junk. I'm gonna pass on the token or on the perk. All right, we need to lose money. Note to self: lose money. We got a lot of green cards left. Discard a dove. Discard a dove. Put these two here. And bird here. That's fine. That's fine. $0.07. Send it to the ground. And we still have one more day. Next. To send this as low as possible. Dove and a hawk. Sleeping pill? No. Reset the cost for moving and discarding cards might be kind of good. Because I have gotten myself into a pinch with that. Alright, we need to lose money, so we have 2 dynamites. That's great. Let's discard Dove. Let's discard New Media. And Dove. We have 3 bombs now. So let's move some things around. Let's put bomb in here. Black Swan is fine. We'll lose some tokens, but we'll gain buff, which is good, because we're getting a 20% buff now on everything. So we'll get 3 bombs. Which will do 24. This should trigger twice, right? Because it's 1 and then 2, 3, 4. So each one of these should do 48. So yeah, I think that's the play, and this one will do another one again, although I don't think it'll actually help, because that'll be its 5th trigger, so that'll be a little extra on top, but nothing great, so let's skip. Okay, we've dropped it below a penny. It's now worth 8/10 of a penny. Inflation, well, we have to hit 80k. This is the farthest, this is the best position we've been in. Inefficient. Required card count to trigger combos +2. You suck. Although specifically combos, which is fine. Like, it's not great, but a lot of our money making is coming from triggering Final Sprint. Let's get rid of hand cards. Dynamite. Dove. We want to be able to... We need huge stacks this time. We can probably afford... If used while market is open, give permanent +1 trigger count to the first card in the queue. Or cocktail, fill up all empty pill slots. Nah. Let's see what perk we can get. Roguelike's not going to help us. Runners up, +1 token every time the second card in the queue triggers. It's nothing at this point, but it's better than just wasting... Oh, God. My whole desktop just refreshed for some reason. Yeah. Let's roll that. Okay. So we don't get the extra trigger this time, so we do have to be careful about what we're doing here. We want to get rid of our big losers, so... The flock. Get it out of here. Hawks. Get them out of here. We could use some more doves. We do have some more doves in our hand still. So let's get rid of one of these bombs. Not what I wanted. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna drop this relaxant. And then we're gonna move some stuff into position here. So we want these doves at the end. So let's do this one first. Oh, right, we need one more to make this a combo. So let's discard all three. Bro. There we go. And that's perfect. And we get the 1.1 leverage at the very beginning. So let's run this trade. $361,445 shares. Incredible. 1,300%. I think it's the best round we've ever done. And we still need, like, every single day to be the best round we've ever done to make this work. Let's do... Dove. And Hawk, I guess. Cancel each other out. Antidepressant could be funny. Spend 9 and get 25. Perks. Persistent, I guess. All right. Let's get rid of the flock. Let's get rid of the hawk. Get rid of the flock again. Get rid of the hawk again. Get rid of the hawk again. Get rid of the hawk again. Let's see what we got left. Quite a bit. We do have another 1.1x leverage. Let's move this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be enough for a combo. But we don't want Bear 3 to trigger twice. We want one of our doves to trigger twice. So let's move dove. And then let's move bear for bird. Trade that. Oh shit, I just noticed. Oh, that's gonna kill us. I totally missed the archer repeat on the triple bear. That's okay. I think we'll still be fine. We're at 70,000, we need 10,000 more, and we have 3 days to do it. I think we'll be okay. We just need to not mess up. Counterfeit bill. Dove. Permanently delete first 2 cards in queue and redraw them. Sure. Let's discard the hawk. Dynamite. The hawk. The hawk. Dynamite. Dynamite. Incredible. One, two, three, four, five, six. We need one more bird. So let's get rid of sledgehammer and bomb and ladder. You're killing me. You're killing me. Whatever. That works. So let's put dove at the end. Swap these two. There we go. Trade that. Again, a red card ends up in our extra trigger slot, but I think it's just a +1, so I'm not too worried about it. Order 90. Yes! $411,000. We blew the market up. Alright, so now we want to crash the market back down again. From 84 cents. Its high of 84 cents back down to below $1 or below a penny. So let's take counterfeit bill. And the heck, lottery ticket. We're not gonna do sleeping pill because we're already under $1. Let's discard hawk. No, we want to go down. Damn it. It got me again. It's late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. My brain ain't firing on all cylinders right now. So let's lose then dove. And dove. And new media. And dove. And dove. And bowl 3. There we go. Let's move bomb, dynamite into this position. I don't really care about everything else. So we'll skip. There we go. Back down to 18 cents. Counterfeit bill, and why not? Another lottery ticket. Filled up with junk, one-time use junk that'll go away and not pad our deck. We can definitely afford another perk here. It's not good. Can you double stack crow-like? Like if you have more than 3 stacks of crow-like, can you potentially get 2 tokens per bird? It would be nice if that was in the description. Let's do anti-work again. Start. Oof. We're super green. Discard Dove. And Dove, and Dove, and Dove. And new media. Ooh. Price minus 12, so that'll trigger 4 times. That's more than dynamite, so that's awesome. And it's on the extra trigger spot. Yes. Skip. Oof. Down to 4 cents. Day 30 complete. Yes. Does that mean we've officially won a run? The Swan. Beat the game as the Black Swan. Intern. Beat the intern difficulty. Incredible. We've unlocked junior difficulty. Let's go to infinity. Let's go to day 31. We'll just run this. I'm gonna see if I can just get a ridiculous balance. Like, I'm not even gonna try to get this back down again once we hit... If we hit 250, I'm just gonna see how high we can get it in this week. So... Okay, $250,000 target. Recession. Cannot skip this week. We can short. Ooh. Confirm. So we can profit on down days. Virus. Glitch type cards. Plus rare cards. Or Big Pharma plus piddles. Let's try virus. We got a poison pill. Might as well drop that immediately. Oh, there we go. Rank 4 of roguelike. I guess we'll see if we get +2. Dummy data glitch does nothing. Okay, so we do still get some extra junk type cards. Confirm. Do we take another perk? Another level of final sprint would be incredible. Okay, so we know, let's get rid of Hawk. And Dynamite. And Dynamite. And we want 1.1x leverage at the very beginning. Let's discard one of these useless sledgehammers and hope we get a dove. We did, so let's move this dove into this position. And let's move this bird into this position, so we get a combo. And let's run this trade. 75,000 shares. Now it's 109,000 shares. Casual 1400% gain. Alright, we'll take another junk card. And... new media, I guess? Take another perk. Runner up. Accelerate. All card price modifying effects are buffed by 0.7. Sure. Reroll event for the week. Permanent +1. Alright, let's just start. Okay, so this might be a good day to short. So let's discard our dove. And our dove. Yeah. So let's move our flock Let's see if we can get some more of these hawks in here. Discard. Bladder. Dove. There we go. And we want the flock to be in one of these last positions. Run this here. Run this here, so it's part of the combo, and then we'll put a dynamite in the bear position. And then we're gonna short. And so shorting is when you, if this were the real stock market, let's say stock X is worth $100. So if I'm going to short stock X, I'm going to borrow 1 share of X from you, and I will immediately sell it for $100. So I have $100, and I owe you 1 share of stock X. And I'm betting, when I do this, I'm expecting the market to go down, because if the market goes down to, say, $50, I buy 1 share of stock X for $50 with the $100 that I got from originally selling your share, and then I give you the share back of stock X that I owe you, and now I still have $50 left over. So I profit for every dollar that stock X goes down. And then the opposite, if the stock goes up, I now have to buy stock X for more than I sold it for to buy a share back to give it back to you, and I lose money. So what should happen here is when I short it, we're going to borrow 101,000 shares of whatever this stock is that we're trading here. And we want the price to go down, and then we'll buy it back at a lower price and make a profit on the difference. So let's short this. We bought negative 101,000 shares. There it goes. 110% profit. Hardly, though, 1100% we were getting, but... let's do another counterfeit bill. And another crow, I guess. A curse perk. I guess we can always skip it if it's crap. We could double down. Junkie. Delete all pills and fill up every pill slot with white powder. -1. Ugh. Bigger brain, +3 card queue slot, add additional null card at the start of every day. No thank you, we'll do double down. Alright, we need to make a bunch of money still, so let's discard hawk, 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 flock. Nothing really good left in there. So let's... I mean, new media might be nice. And there it is. Alright, so let's move... doves. And... doves. And that's all that should matter. As long as our doves are in the last 2 slots, everything else in here will get the extra trigger from the combo. So we're gonna trade this. Bought 8.54 million shares. $956%. Okay, we busted through quota again. Now again, we're just gonna keep going, because I'm not gonna just play this into infinity. I don't really care to see how high of a quota I can reach. I just want to see a big number in the balance section. So, minus 5% price. This card is considered to have all types. Whoa. Dynamite. And... I think we can afford a reroll here. Crow and junk. All cards plus 7%. Or we could 2x the long to give us a total of 3. Run it. Alright. Discard. What's left? Everything. Discard Black Swan. Discard Bull 3. We have a lot of tokens to play with. I want to get as many doves in here as possible. Counterfeit bill. Of course, we're gonna... There we go. Alright, let's move doves into the last position. There we go. Big old combo. Trade that. 8.54 million shares. $754% for a total of $2.9 million. Junk and another dove. Yeah, we'll do a discard just in case. It's our final day. We're gonna see what ridiculous number we can get to. Start. Discard. All that nonsense. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. How many doves do I have? Got plenty of doves left in here. I need to make sure that this 1.1x leverage goes at the beginning. And then let's discard. You know what? 9.9% is not bad. But we want doves in this last spot, right? Oh, we're back where we started. All right, so let's move some things around here. We're gonna move that there. And that there. Not a perfect hand, but I think it's gonna be a damn good hand, especially with that 10% leverage. So let's trade that. Yes. Keep it coming. $1.6 or 1,600% for a total of $50 million. Incredible. And with all that, the stock is still only at $4. So we could still drop a sleeping pill and knock it back down to $1. Incredible. All right, well, I think that's what we're gonna call it. Dull market, price modifying effects are debuffed by minus 0.25x. Sure, why not? All right, let's head back home. New difficulty unlocked. Let's take a look at our collection real quick. 81 cards. From, okay, so there's the maximum. This is the number of cards. There's actually still 2 cards that we've not seen yet. In Bull Bear, how about in Bird? We've seen all the birds. We haven't seen many of the monkeys. We haven't really played with many of the other categories. But we have at least seen all the categories. I don't see any locked or hidden categories here. Okay. So game history. So just to give you an idea of how many times I had to either play through a full game or just restart immediately at the beginning because I didn't get the initial collections that I want, or whatever we call these, the family of cards. That was my 45th run, or I guess 46, because we have 1 run there. So I think in total I've actually played through about 5 or 6 runs. But that's just how many times you can expect to perhaps play this, unless you happen to get way luckier than I did. But yes, this is just many immediate restarts. And 1 win, which isn't even recorded. I got fired. I guess we have to actually end this run for it to show up in the game history here. But yeah, there you go. So it's a very interesting take on the roguelike deck builder. Again, this is coming on the heels of a long chain of very creative roguelikes taking kind of an existing game or an existing concept and putting a roguelike spin on it. Like, here's roguelike Breakout, here's roguelike Poker, and here's roguelike stock trading as a roguelike deck builder. One of my least favorite genres, but I think they did a good job on this one because I was at least motivated to stick through and get a win in it. I don't know if I would put this on the level of something like a Balatro. I think the actual core gameplay loop of playing Balatro, for example, not that this game is specifically targeting Balatro, but just to compare to roguelike deck builders, I find the core gameplay loop of Balatro to be more interesting in and of itself, and that makes it more tolerable to grind out run after run after run trying to get a win. Whereas with this, while I think the gameplay loop is inventive, and I think it is somewhat well balanced. Like, I don't think, I never thought that it was unfair. I do think it maybe needs some balance because I think the difficulty is a bit high, especially for somebody who doesn't really know stocks. Maybe this isn't the best game for them to be playing if you don't know stocks, but because of the way that the game is structured, it is very easy to put together a bad combination without really knowing, especially when you're just getting started with the game and you don't really understand how each of the decks plays. And it's unfortunate that once you kind of make a bad selection like that you're locked into for at the minimum of a couple weeks until you can sever that connection and then make a new connection to get a different set of cards. It's very possible and very likely, I would say, that you have irredeemably killed your run. Because every day in this matters. And one of the reasons that I restarted so many runs is that if you don't get momentum going very early in week 1 when the cost of things is still low and inflation hasn't really kicked off yet, then you very quickly lose the ability to give your run legs. Because if you're not playing strong at the very beginning, the prices of everything quickly gets away from your ability to catch up with it. So you really need the ability to stack lots of tokens in order to buy lots of perks, and you need good rolls on the perks because, for example, I had many runs where I was able to get a good token generator going very early, but my perk selections were just kind of crap. And I think the trick to getting to high quotas and getting a win in this game is getting your trigger multiplier as high as you can, as quickly as you can. And by that I mean any option in the game that makes cards trigger more than once. So either getting combos is the easiest way to do that because that's always available to you, or getting perks that cause certain slots to trigger more than once, or getting cards that cause certain things to trigger more than once. Just because of the nature of the way that the numbers work in this game, the only real way to stack big numbers is to get your limited number of cards to trigger as many times as you possibly can. And so if you get really bad perk selections in the beginning that don't really give you either good token generation, like bonuses to tokens when you're skipping days, or bonuses for like crow-like when you're getting tokens from playing bird cards, or just ways to generate momentum, then again, the game will quickly get away from you and your run will be basically dead in the water. So I think that's something that can be balanced. This game is brand new, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of feedback. I did browse through the Steam discussions, and there were a lot of people complaining about the difficulty, so I'm sure that will probably be tweaked as time goes on. But just know that if you hop into this game, that it is definitely a challenging roguelike deck builder, and one where you kind of have to stumble a bunch before you can really take off. But I think that's going to be it for this one. So if you enjoyed this playthrough of Insider Trading, hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out Insider Trading for yourself, head over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you thought of the game, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, I'll see you right here again in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.